I know, you want to get started filming Coffee with Kelly. There is this bug in here, and it is driving me crazy. I need to get it through. Now, I'm ready. EMD, escalation, WDI, ratify. What are all of these terms that my realtor keeps using? It's Coffee with Kelly time. Today, we're going to talk about WDI. What does WDI stand for? It stands for wood destroying insects. Now, prior to buying a home, you typically have the opportunity to do what's called a WDI, or a wood destroying insect inspection. And this is where somebody from a pest company will come out to the house and inspect both the outside as well as the interior to make sure that none of those little insects are present in the house. Now, why is this important? Because there are good insects, right? Honeybees, butterflies, there's all sorts of insects that we need. But the wood-destroying insects are not good for your home because they start to burrow little tunnels or little holes, which could compromise the structure of your deck or of your house. There are a number of different wood-destroying insects. There are termites. There are carpenter ants. There's carpenter bees. There's even certain kinds of beetles. But pest companies are trained in being able to look for the telltale signs that those things exist. Now, here's the good news. What happens if your inspection comes back and says that one of those insects is present? Well, it can be treated, and it really isn't a big deal. In the hundreds of WDI inspections that I have been a part of for my clients, only 2 have ever actually come back with a wood destroying insect, and one of them was the house that my husband and I purchased 2 years ago. We had carpenter bees. So what did we do? Well, we had it treated, and they're gone, and they haven't come back since. So again, don't be alarmed if you get back a report that is positive and says that you have some sort of wood destroying insect. Now, why have only 2 come back? Well, a lot of homes that are sold in this particular area of Northern Virginia just don't seem to have wood destroying insects. However, where I lived prior to moving here was in Boston, Massachusetts. And I just want to tell you a cute story. So my oldest son, Clay, who is now 21, when he was about 2, he would literally in the kitchen sometimes find a carpenter ant. And these things, not quite an inch, but almost. They are gigantic. And he would pick up those ants and then chase me around the house, laughing his head off, thinking that it was the funniest thing in the world to see his mother running away from this ant. And then one time he even said, "Mom, I'm gonna put it in my mouth. I'm gonna chew on it." And you know what? That little bugger did. He put that thing in his mouth and went, I guess a little extra protein. Anyway, so WDI stands for wood destroying insect. If you are going to buy a house, be sure to ask that one be included in your contract. And if for some reason you aren't able to include it in your contract, then do one after you move into the house. They typically cost about $40, and your pest company will know what to do if it comes back saying that you have those insects. So that's it for Coffee with Kelly today. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.